What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. I'm Brad, and last night during the College Football National Championship, Marvel Studios gave us our very first look at Kang the Conqueror in all of his brutal glory in the very first trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Now, it's been no secret that up until this point, we've kind of talked about this, both Miguel and I, on the show, that we've felt a little lacklustered with the direction of Phase 4 and kind of the way things have gone down up until this point, but I'm really hoping that Quantumania is going to be a turning point that kind of sets the stage and sets the tone for the rest of the multiverse saga. I think there's a lot at stake with this film in terms of really starting to put the bigger pieces together as to what we can look forward to in the Kang Dynasty and in Secret Wars. So you may have seen the trailer, I haven't just yet, and I'm ready to hop into it. So here is the official trailer for Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp in 3, 2, 1, Quantumania.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang.
I love his voice, dude. Jonathan Majors has turned
You're
out to
an
be a hell of
Avenger.
an actor.
You have a daughter, but you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that.
That's awesome.
Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that?
Ooh.
Time.
That looked pretty sick.
It can rewrite existence and shatter timelines.
Holy crap.
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much.
MODOK!
He can give us a second chance.
Wow, dude, visually it looks
Let me make this
insane.
easy for you. You will bring me what I need,
Are those,
or everything you call
are
a
those
life
variants of
will
Scott?
end.
Dude,
This is all my fault.
oh my god. What?
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
You thought you could win.
Dude, they're like hand-to-hand fighting right now.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
What?
I'm sorry, Cassie.
Dude. Alright, that might be it. That might be the one that fully brings me into the multiverse saga, because I thought it was going to be Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and while I really enjoyed that film, it didn't have the impact that I thought it would. I thought it would be a much more impactful film, and while yes, it was emotional, it was a really well told story for Wanda and for Strange and for kind of getting our toes wet into this whole like multiverse thing, which is kind of what Loki did too. Although I have to say, I kind of feel like Loki may be my favorite post-Infinity War thing that Marvel Studios has done, both with the movies and the Disney Plus shows since Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. But man, the trailer looks incredible. Kang looks insane. Definitely seems like there's a real threat with him, and it's the menacing, like he's a smart threat. He's definitely like a con man. It looks like him and Scott kind of have something going on, like they're trying to get to an understanding, or they have a deal. Scott says we have a deal or something like that. It looks like a really cool film, visual spectacle. I mean, complete visual spectacle. And there's a lot you can do. I mean, if they're going to be in the quantum realm and they're going to be exploring the multiverse in that way, there's a lot of different things that you can do with that. The scenes of all the ants, I mean, were they Scott variants? Like, there's a lot of really, really cool things in this trailer. I might have to go back and, like, really rewatch it and, like, pinpoint some different things. But, man, I'm as excited for this movie as I've ever been. And I may be more excited for this now that I've seen the trailer than I have been for any MCU project since Avengers Endgame. Which is kind of crazy because Ant-Man isn't necessarily my favorite Marvel character, but I think this film is going to give Scott Lang his due. Jonathan Majors looks like he's going to absolutely knock it out of the park. It looks like a pretty emotional arc for Ant-Man and for, you know, the whole relationship between him and Cassie and what he's trying to get back in the 5 years that was lost during the events of, well, in between the events of Avengers Infinity War and of Avengers Endgame. So it looks like this is going to hit on all cylinders, man. An emotional story, action, adventure, of that visual spectacle, i.e. Avatar, and kind of like what they've done with things like that. It looks really, really cool, man. I'm very, very excited. And as I said before, I think Jonathan Majors is really going to be a force to be reckoned with in this film. I think he is going to solidify himself as up there with Thanos and Ultron, maybe one of the most formidable Marvel villains that we have ever seen on film. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I thought the trailer looked incredible. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought of the official trailer for Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We do new live shows every single week at 8 p.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at LTM Podcast KY. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to leave this video a like, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.